Yo, what's up guys, my name is Warprice and today I'm going to show you 10 ways to hide your chest with glitches. Oh yeah. Alright, so glitch number 1. Most people will probably already know it because it's pretty simple to do. And all it is say you got something fancy and you got a bit of a lava source right here. Well, you walk up to it and you right click and you got your chest inside. Now this is pretty easy. All it is I'm gonna get rid of the lava. All it is just a space, a sign, and the chest. And that's pretty simple. So, and then you put your lava on top, and then you got your thingamajiggy. So that's pretty easy. That's one way of hiding your chest. Alright, number 2. Now, you're probably thinking, well, that's not really hiding your chest. But, if you go to the other side, and you walk to the wall, you can actually click on your chest. If you go back, you got your diamonds inside. Now, to make this, all it is if you have your wall, and you want your space, go up, and you want to get one of the stairs facing that way, and the other one facing this way. Now, it will only work if the chest is on the stair that was facing that way, and you want to click on that little square part there. So when you put it in, let's put some ice there. Now you want to make sure you click on that little square there. So you come around, and you got it there. You got that. So that's pretty cool. Moving on to number 3. Alright, moving on to number 3. Now this one is actually my favorite. What it is it's just a blank space. And you don't know where the chest is. But, if you walk up to it, and you get something out of the inventory, let's just say grass. You walk up to it, and you click on the corner of the piston, you've actually got a chest right there. And the cool thing is, no one's gonna know about it. If they break the mat, they still can't access it, but they will see there's something there. So that's a cool little glitch that I found out. Now if you want to make something like this, what you want to do is, you want to get your piston, have it facing upwards, and then you want to get another block and put it on top, and then you want to get your minecart. Make sure you got like a little barrier on the sides because you don't want your minecart falling off. So you push it up, and then you want to bring it down because what that did, you need a sticky piston. Make sure you have a sticky piston. What that does is it breaks the rail. Now what you want to do is you want to build a cross like that, push it up, break that top part, and then when you're facing this way, you want to like cover it up, and then you got your own little contraption. And this one actually worked pretty well. I don't have the thing under there because the mat was there. Oh well, there's a new way of doing it then. So that's all sweet. So there's a tip number 3 of how to make a hidden chest on a glitch. Alright, tip number 4 on how to make a glitched chest. This one's pretty simple how to make it. All it is freaking carpet on the ground. You hit the switch, and then voila, you got your chest. Now this is actually glitched inside the piston, and you can access it whenever you want. But the problem is, if it goes down, you can't open it. So you're going to have to keep placing the carpet because you don't want people looking on it. So that's a pretty cool way of how to do something, you know? Yeah. On how to make that is pretty simple. So what you want to do is you want to like sort of maybe dig a little hole. And then that's going to be like that. And what you want to do is you want to put the minecart, the rail, and all that. Break the block, push it up, and then you need to force that minecart down. And the best way to do that is to do that. So yeah, that's a pretty cool way to hide your chest, if you ask me. Yeah. Moving on to number 5. Alright, on number 5 of the top 10 glitches is this. Yeah, it doesn't really have a name. But all it is the chest up top. Now you're probably thinking, well, that's pretty lame. There's no glitch in that. Well, you're right, there's not. But if you go to the cauldron and click on the corner of it, you gotta get it precise. If it's not precise, there we go. There is actually a minecart behind it. Now the minecart is actually in the block, and it's been hidden by the cauldron. Now you can see it if you break it, and you're gonna want to put something in front of it. I found what works best is the cauldron because it's sort of more. No one's gonna be like, oh, there's nothing behind that. Yeah, there's nothing. You're gonna have to have carpet up top as well, because you want to hide it. And I thought this was a pretty good glitch. I kind of just thought of it. There's gonna be like other people who have thought of the same thing, but I like my style. So that's number 5. If you want to know how to make that, it's pretty simple. All it is the minecart's been pushed in the actual chest, into the actual block. So what you want to do is you want to get, let's say, wood. That's probably something cool. You got your wood. I got wood. Low. And you want to put your minecart. Actually, I want to put them like so. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? I don't want that. There we go. Alright, so you want to put your minecart there. And then what you want to do is you want to get the piston. You want to get the block, a sticky piston. You want to get the block that's facing down. And then you want to get some wood. Now, and then you want to get the wood, and then you want to push it down, and then bring it back up, and then break all that stuff. And that's how you make the minecart be in the wood. And then you can just cover it up, like so. And then you can just click on it. So yeah, that's how you make it. You just cover it up. I wonder if you can actually click on it in the corner. Nope. You're just gonna have to put a cauldron in the front. And just click on it like that. Oh, you can actually have it like that. That's actually popped out a little bit. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So that's number 5. Number 6 of all glitches. A lot of people already know this, and if you don't, then you better listen up. Because this is probably the easiest glitch you've ever seen. What you want to do is you want to just hoe the ground. And then what that does is it allows there's a chest in the middle, and you can just click on it, and then you can just stomp on it. Stomping on it. Like so, and then it's gone. It's gone, man. So what you want to do is you just hoe it, and then click on it. So it's pretty understandable of how it's made. It's just 2 rails down the bottom. you just click on them, because if it was just a normal chest, it wouldn't actually work because the chest opens up. But with the minecart, it doesn't. So that's something you would know now, because it's pretty easy, it's pretty efficient, and a lot of noobs aren't gonna see that coming. So that's number 6. Alright, number 7 is pretty efficient as well. This glitch is sort of like a simple one. It's not gonna make you like I suppose a lot of people already know this, but all it is there's this lava. You got your minecarts and you're just traveling through them, and it's just an easy way to get to your diamonds. Now of course you have some secret contraption to get out of your cave, and that's what that is. But I thought that was pretty cool. A lot of people would know this as well. It's just a simple little glitch for you and your minecarts. Now the thing I made up here is similar to what's there, but this is if you had a little base. Now you got your lava, and one of them is actually just filled in, and one of them, there's only one that works. And the minecart is actually, oh, that's awkward. I must have opened that chest up. But the minecart is actually on the side of where it's blocked. And, well, actually it should be blocked. But yeah, you know what I mean. I had one blocked and then the other one worked. So then you got your minecart, you got one up there, you click on that, because if you got out of that, you're gonna get burnt. So if you have one down there, you can get to your chest, get to your diamonds, press the button, and out you go, and no one's going to see anything happening. Now all this is just a piston opening the doors with the redstone being turned off. So that's pretty simple on how to make it. And of course if you have if you catch on fire, just jump in the water. So yeah, that's number 7. I think it's 7. Alright, on to number 8. I'm sorry this is going fast, but there's not really much to show. So number 8 is pretty simple. Now, when I was doing this, I thought of something really cool. Now, I saw this before, and I can't remember where I saw it, but all it was is you're sort of hiding inside the chest. Now, when you click on it, no one's going to be able to see you. And then if you want to get out, you press shift and just jump out. Now, a lot of people just did the ground, but what it made it harder is if you have the carpet there, no one's going to see you over there. Now, you can see all over here when you go in it. Oh. See, I can see them pretty perfect. Now, the idea of what I had was, why don't I make it the similar thing, put a minecart down below, like so, and then you have a chest down there, and then you can get that, and when you want to go out, you just click up into this minecart, and you want to turn that off, and then that's an easy way of accessing your chest. Alright, moving on to number 9. Now this is a pretty simple glitch as well. A lot of people will know this as well. It's not that hard to make. And all it is you go to the wall, you go to the corner, and you right click down the below, and you got your chest. And then when you walk around, all it is a chest, a minecart right next to the wall. And then there's your leggings. There's your leggings. So that's a pretty easy way to do it. Now, if you stuff up, and the minecart might be in the wall, like so. See, wait, is that it? No, it's not. I will show you what I mean, you little goblins. You got your minecart, and it's actually in the... Maybe they fixed it. Oh, so well, yeah, that's how you make it actually. And you go to the wall, and you go to the corner, and you want to... It's not working anymore. maybe it's only with stone. Actually, it moved away. What the hell? What a dope. What is... What? What? That was weird. That was totally weird. See, that's what I meant. Yes, that's what I meant. All you could do is... You can just move it. Get back on there. It's not working anymore. Why is it doing that? I can't remember. I remember fixing it, but I can't remember. I can't remember, man. Unless it was facing the other way. No, because that one's facing that way. That's strange. Maybe it was this way. I moved it. I heard it. There we go. I think I just fixed it. Yeah. Oh, it's alright. If you have it facing towards the main block. I wonder why they're not work like that though. Anyway, that's how you make this sort of glitch. And you go to it, you got your freaking chest, and then that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's number 9. Alright, glitch number 10 is the ultimate glitch. Now, you're going to be pretty cool, surprised with this. You want to sleep on your bed, and then you want to leave, and you end up in here. And then you get your chest of secret salt, and yeah. And then the way you want to leave is easy. You make your piston contraption. So this is probably the ultimate glitch ever. And then yeah. So for you to make it, I've like lost my voice, it's so crazy. For you to make it is you just want a bed. Now you want it facing, I think it's north. It's only going to work one way because when you sleep in a bed facing that way, you're going to end up on the other side. So in this case, if it's facing, I think that is north. Oh, I just took a screenshot. But yeah, I think it's north. I can't remember. But you want to get glowstone, and you want to get your dirt and a torch. Now this water supply is actually from ice. It's only going to work with ice. You can't make it work if you just put a bucket of water down. It's not going to work. See, that happens. You have to do it with ice. So, to make it work, you want to just have ice and then you want it to melt. And you cannot get rid of that torch, because if you do, it's going to stuff up. So make sure you got your torch there and your block of ice, and then you're going to end up popping up here. Now the way I made it so sort of secretly is the water just, the platform is at the water level, like so, like that. And then when you wake up, you're going to end up floating in the water, and you want to just swim out onto the platform. And then that's when you make your own little hut and stuff, like this. And then you can just have your chest up there, and then your pistons to get you out, and then yeah. So that's number 10. It's probably the best glitch to hide your chest ever. So yeah. Alright, thanks for watching guys on my 10 glitches to hide your chest. It's been fun making these, it's been fun learning how they work. I hope you guys enjoyed something, and I've lost my voice, so I'm gonna need a glass of water. But as always, if this helps you, please like and subscribe if you really enjoy this sort of stuff. And make sure to leave a comment, because they're always fun to read and I always reply back. So yeah, thanks for watching and have an awesome day. See you guys later.